Hey guys, Mallory here, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make one of these. It's a flower patterned friendship bracelet. So, the materials you are going to need are two different colors of embroidery thread. For this, I'm using yellow and green, but you can really use any colors, but I would recommend using a green and something that's a natural type color that you would actually see a flower that color. You're also going to need tape. Any kind of tape will do, but the stronger the better. I like Scotch tape. You could use this kind of Scotch tape or the traditional see-through Scotch tape, but I found that doesn't work very well. And then you need scissors. These are actually embroidery scissors, but any scissors will do. Okay, to start out, you need to get your string. So I usually eyeball it, but you want about somewhere between 15 to 18 inches of string, sometimes less. It depends on the size of the bracelet you want. So you can actually take a measuring tape and measure, but I usually don't. So you're going to take the string, you want 2 of each color. Okay, and now we have our 4 strings. So as you can see here, you don't want to put, this is an example, you don't put them all side by side, so you want your yellow in the center and your 2 greens on the side. Now it's not going to look like this when you start, but when you go to tie the first knot to start it, before you start, you want them to be like this with the green on either side and the yellow in the center. Okay, so once you have your yarn cut and your knot tied, you are going to, the next step is you're going to want to tape. So sometimes I like to put multiple pieces of tape. It's really just however much you think you're going to need for it to be secure. It really depends on you, but the tighter your knots are, the better it's going to look. So I would recommend, in this case, the more tape, the merrier, the better off you're going to be. Okay, so once you've got their string taped down, you want to separate these out so that they're not tangled. Alright, first step, you're going to take your 2 yellow strings. You're going to do this kind of crisscross. So, easiest way to think about it is to make a 4 and then pull this one up. Then hold this with one hand. Then your green goes under yellow and then through right here, this little section right here. Like that. And then it should be kind of look like it would be in the center here. So if you look, looks like that. And you're going to do the same thing with the other green. Under, then through the opening right here. And it should look like that. Oh. So, now you're going to pull your 2 yellow strings a little bit together first, so then it does this kind of motion. I'll zoom in so you can see it. You see this? It kind of has this little knot, and you're going to slowly be pulling back and forth. So you'll pull the yellow strings and the green strings. Pull the yellow and pull the green. You don't want your green to get bunched up. Pull yellow, pull green. Oh. You're going to pull it all the way up to your knot. And once it gets up here, you're going to give another definite pull here, and then another kind of pull, push, and you're also going to kind of push it up with your nails, how I like to do it. Make sure it's secure. Okay, now we're going to do knot 2. This one, you're going to do, it's the same kind of knot that you did previously to get the green, but you're going to do it in reverse. Okay, so as you can see, we got our little yellow, and it's just going to get, we're doing pushing, a little bit of tightening and pushing up. And now we have our second knot. So, oh, focus on my camera is horrible. Now you have green, yellow. So, here's where it changes up a bit. This is more sort of flower. You're going to take your 2 on your side, so your green and your yellow on, you can do either side, but I usually start with the right side. Then your green you're going to hold in place while, you zoom out a little bit. Take the yellow and you make a 4 under it, like this. So it looks like a 4. And the end goes through this opening right here. Out over. Then you pull it up. There's that. Now you're going to do the same thing, but it's going to be on this side now, so you can just go ahead and do it traditional way. So 4, and then pull this through the opening. Pull it up and tighten. Continue to, so that's 2 of those. You're going to need to do 4. So you did the first 2, and then it's repeating what you just did. 3, 4. So that's one side. Now you have the other. You're just going to do it again. It's kind of this 4 dealio, and it goes through the opening. So 1. And sometimes it doesn't always switch to the outside, which is perfectly fine. Careful not to mix up your strings. 2. 3. 4. Okay. And it actually, they'll be in the center like this, right here. So that's there. Okay, now we're going to do repeat of step 1, knot number 1, the first knot you did. These do the little crisscross. Then your yellow is under, and it goes through the opening right there. And it should be pulled down like that. Then do the other one through an opening. Tighten, pull down, just like you've been doing to get your little knot. Pull up. Make sure to be tightening as you go, like you've been trying before. Okay, and you've got your first little flower. I'm going to untape this and bring it up closer to the camera instead of zooming so you can see it a little better. But there is a flower. So you just keep repeating until you get your bracelet to the desired length. This one actually isn't yet, but that's okay. I usually, when I go to tie these, you can just tie them with a knot like you would a regular bracelet, but I like to use a slip knot because it's easier to get on and off, but it's really up to you. But that's how you make this flower bracelet. Thanks for watching.